Hotel brothers and sisters, black pals, always giving honor to the creator, giving honor to the ancestors. Chief of Staff, Brother Harris Abdul, my in-laws, my sister-in-law, my sister, my father, my family members, my supporters, my subscribers, donors, those who are fighting for our liberation, salvation within the black nation. What I want to talk about today is one of the topics I want to discuss is how we have so much disrespect and disdain for each other, primarily our parents. And I'm talking to you young niggas out there who it's hard for me to respect you when you treat your mother like a $2 hoe, when you talk to a real motherfucking greasy and foul. But she was the one that brought you into the world. She could have aborted you and the whole nine. But see, they saw it fit for you to be liberated. And so that's why our ancestors and our predecessors did whatever they had to do to try to put an end to continuity in struggle. But we came out on the scene and just re-enhanced all the motherfucking madness. Getting caught up in the drug subculture. Getting caught up in the prison industrial complex. Getting caught up in the child support services. Getting caught up doing and saying anything. Selling drugs. Disrespecting women. Babies every motherfucking way. And then you say that you holding it down. You a real motherfucking nigga. How? I don't see nothing real in that bullshit. Because the worst thing you can do is disrespect your parents. You know, I done seen some of you, speak. Hi, Mr. Such and Such. Hi, Miss Such and Such. Then when it come to your mother, hey, Sheila, give me can you give me a beer out there, Sheila? And a lot of you parents accept that because you're so pressed to have some sort of relationship with your child that you're willing to let him run over you and fuck over you and disrespect you for the sake of just living together. Why is that? But see, in Washington, D.C. now, I know where a lot of you niggas get that shit from. You get it from these crackers. Because they do it each and every day. My mom is such a bitch. You're such a bitch, Mom. Dad, why can't I use the car? You're a fucking asshole. And there's no repercussion behind it. None. But if you had said that in the black community, I know in my area, we be still sweeping your motherfucking ass up. Because you'd have got broke the fuck up. But nevertheless, it's time for us to be exceptionally respectful for our parents, regardless of what they do. Whether your mom was on crack, whether your dad was on heroin, whether your friends and buddies, turned to alcohol and crime. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, but you must respect your parents. Because I grew up with a lot of brothers and sisters, their parents were in prison. Their mothers was in prison for killing motherfuckers. Nevertheless, When she came home, she instructed my buddy, which is my best friend. He's deceased now. He's passed on. He was murdered. But he was instructed to get up under me. But as a result of him, you know, his G-hood, he definitely was a straight up soldier. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. He ended up being murdered. So, you know, and all the brothers and sisters that I came up with, when I watched each and every day or every other day, one or two of them are either coming home from prison, getting ready to go in, currently in other situations. Because Eisenhower, that devil, created that prison industrial complex where he wanted the military to run these prisons. A military boot camp style. And we continue to go for it. We have to stay out of these goddamn concentration camps. That's another thing. See, a lot of you have lost your minds because you have gotten comfortable with being confined, with going in the hole. You know, and year after year, ticket after ticket after ticket after ticket, trying to prove something to who? This ain't about no geographical locations or anything of that nature. This is about the business of saving lives.
We forget that the things that count the most are those that can't be counted. That's why Verbal believes in the immeasurable value of vacations together and giving people unique
brothers and
spaces
sisters,
to share moments with each other.
if you are guilty of that type of behavior, first of all, you get no respect from me. None. Zero. You are a fucking zero. I don't care if your mother and father on the corner selling their ass. Those are your parents. And when you disown them based on the fact you want to be like your other buddies, they may not be, their parents may not be out there to that degree, but everybody got skeletons in their closet. So let's be clear about that. Let's be crystal clear about that. You know, I had a friend that, you know, always had on fresh shoes and everything, you know. This is when we had our afros and whatnot. You know, I kept pretty nice stuff on as a child, you know. But he thought he was better than everybody else. Because he had everybody under the impression that he shopped at these white stores and all this shit, you know. And come to find out, this motherfucker was going to the thrift store. His peoples were going to the thrift store, fixing shit up, giving it to him to make it appear to be new. You know, so nevertheless, when I talk about respecting the elders, respecting your parents, it means a lot. These people went through hell, black and white water fountains, being called nigger all the time, being called boy, being fucked with and murdered for nothing, just for being outside late. You know, so it's a lot that we got to clean up internally. A lot. And see, a lot of y'all, those who got them white bitches, you let the white bitch influence you and dictate how you should treat your mother. When all actuality, you're supposed to go out here when you're old enough to find somebody similar to your mother in terms of traits, in terms of attitudes, in terms of being strong into getting me up and put me where I'm at today. I'm grateful for my mom. I'm grateful for my mother. Very grateful. But I'm also grateful to my queen, for my queen too. That's the other half of me. Half of my heart is mine, the other half is hers. And so I go as such. But I don't disrespect my mother. But it's a thin line, like they say, between love and hate. But the more people that come on the love side, the thicker the line gets. So let's not go for a whole bunch of wordplay and tricks and all this bullshit. Because, I did an intervention yesterday with a young man. After we got past the denial and all that, we got down to some core issues, which was the reason, other than this white cocker spaniel who runs this boy, tells this boy what to do. And so we have to always remember, address the behavior, not the individual. Address and attack and crush the behavior. Because that's a spirit, that's an energy that can make you or break you. So there's a few other things that I'm going to be discussing in terms of what we need to do as a people, because they have plans on taking most of Washington, D.C. and flipping it over, leaving the black homeless population will probably triple the size and what it's currently in. If we don't do something about it. First of all, we got to stop voting. Fuck the voting. Whoever's going to be in there, going to be in there. They had been selected. And if you don't believe me, look at The Simpsons 1998, one of their shows in 1998, when they had Donald Trump on The Simpsons coming down the escalator with the red necktie and the navy blue sport jacket on. And here, 2016, he becomes president in real life. It's just time for us, brothers and sisters, to stand all the way up. Respect and honor your parents for the shit that they went through. Colored, white toilets. The colored toilet is all shitted up, busted up, with shit thrown on it. And then if you got caught using the white toilet, they will pull that toilet out of the floor and throw it away. And you will go to jail and have to pay for all the labor. But a lot of y'all say there's no racism. We all one people and all this bullshit. This shit has to end. I'm going to be coming back with some more information, more videos. Because as you can see, I'm on suspension with YouTube, with these goddamn devils. And so I'm going to continue to keep banging videos each and every day, possibly 2 a day until the 2-week suspension is up, which I appeal. But when the suspension is lifted, I'm going to show you all for those who are interested in eating a little better. I'm going to show you something. So until we meet again, brothers and sisters, Hotep, Black Power.